Okay, today we are going to be making background papers with distress ink and our stamps. So what I want to do today is I want to make some background papers that I can use for my art projects going forward. And this is one thing Tim Holtz says all the time. He's like, do one thing, so get out your stuff, right? And then make some papers and make things that make you happy and do it all at once. And then when you're ready to do something else, you'll be ready to go, right? So I am going to start today with some Hickory Smoke, okay? Oh, and I have a dark one, so I think I can use dark one. And I'm just gonna put a little Hickory Smoke on here. I don't think I got it very much on there. Let's get some more on here. And we're gonna do, I'm probably gonna get some oxides. I'm gonna do some water. I'm gonna do all kinds of stuff on here. But I wanna just start by getting a little bit of each color on here. So this one's gonna be Hickory Smoke. Let's keep that in mind, right? And I know you girls who do this all the time don't get those circly things, but if you're a derpy crafter like I am, you're gonna love this. So we got this, right? We're gonna come back with something else. Let's pick another color. I have ground espresso. Okay, so this is gonna be a brown one, so let's make this one a tag. I kind of just got these two things. These are Tim Holtz tags, so they're heavy cardstock. And this is mixed media watercolor paper. I believe it's Stratford. Okay. All right, so let's get another thing. Look at me doing this the right way. Okay, so we're gonna get this all juiced up. Gotta get it up. There, it's juiced up. Let's put some brown on here. Okay, so there's a little bit of brown. We'll leave that with that. And then this is a cool thing that they say you can do. You can just put it under there and hide it for a wee minute. I'm not going to keep it there, but it's nice I can keep them together. Now we have to pick a couple different colors. So we have fired brick. Okay, that appears to be right. This is some kind of blue that doesn't have a lid. We have this Peacock Feathers. Looks like it might be Peacock Feathers. It could also be something green. We have that. Let's see if this looks green. Because I had a little issue the other day where everything blew up. Okay, I think this goes, yeah. This goes here. This goes here. I'm still not sure about this one. Let's do these two. Well, not green. I don't like green. So we got blue, except for that green. Okay, so I like those two greens together. That's a very pretty color. Okay, we'll do that. So we got another blue. And we got yellow. Okay, so I really like yellow and orange together. So we're going to do that. So we're going to do this, this, and this. There's no room for purple in here. Ooh, we could do purple on one of our other ones. And then on our brown, what do you want to do? Brown and blue are good complementary colors. Okay, so we've got this. We're going to use all these fun little colors. All right, here we go. All right, so we have our lighter one. Let's do our yellow first. See, I think I just don't have the, oh, look, it has one underneath. Darn it. All right, I think I just don't have the patience to be a good card maker. I know you guys do this stuff all the time, but this feels really hard. I mean, it feels like a lot of work. I applaud you. Let me just say, I applaud you. I think that you do a lot of good hard work. And also that I'm way lazier than this. All right, so we got a little bit of this going on. Maybe we'll get all fired up and do some more of that later, but let's not hold our breaths. Okay, I got another one of these guys. I have enough of these guys for every one of these projects. So we have put this back over here. That's that. Oh, we got to come back in with the blue. This one does cross over, right? Because this is going to be our blue. Ooh, that's very pretty. All right, that's good. So that's going to be over there. And then this guy is these guys. And then these guys are going to be super fun, it looks like. There is no way that's green. Remember we thought this one might be green? I bet you this one is green. There we go. Now we got our two lids on right. That's Twisted Citron, which is a very cool color, you guys. Okay. I will put a link to all the colors that I use, or I'll set them all out so that we can see what they are. But right now, I'm not worrying about it. Because this is literally the background. The stamps are going to be the cool part. I just don't want to put them on a plain Jane background, right? Okay. So, there we go. We got that a little bit down. We'll keep these together. Keep those together. Life is good. Okay. Sweet. Oh, we still have this guy. Hang on. One moment. One momento. Let's get some purple in here because this was looking very boring compared to everybody else, right? This is just kind of a Seedless Preserves is what this is called. So let's get some of this seedless around with this gray. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got a couple different things going on. I've got Distress Oxides, which should be fun. Give us just a little bit of something, something. And then I have Seth Apter Fast Drying No Clog Dry Spray. IZINK. All right, so we're going to use both of these. And functionally, all I want to do is have it not be like what it is, right? So first off, let's get some water on here because we want to move this around. And then let's do this. See what happens. Okay, that's looking better already. Let's do another squirt over here. And we've got, I don't have like an oxide purple, but I have an oxide pink. Let's see what happens if we do that. Well, that's kind of pretty. Okay. Oh, and my hands are making funny things happen. Okay, let's do one more squirt of the dark gray over here, which is Hickory Smoke. I do know that one. And let's do a water. Okay, that's a good background. That looks pretty. That's good enough. Okay. Now let's do this background. What do we have? I don't really have something cool to go with this because I don't really like blue. I could do Hickory Smoke. Let's do something fun. Vintage photo. Let's see what happens if we do that. So we have to wet it, get something happening. And let's just do a titch. I am terrible at titches. Okay, so let's do, ooh, we don't want to waste all this. So let's do this. Because that's going to be a brown guy too, right? Boop, boop, boop. All right, he can come back later. But this doesn't look terrible. What happens if we dunk him? Ooh, he's very wet. Yay, we're dunking him. Okay. I like him. Perfect. And you're thinking, oh, all that beautiful green and blue. I don't care for green and blue. I like brown and grungy. But they'll be color, don't worry. But we don't want too much color, right? These are backgrounds. These aren't front grounds. Foregrounds. Front grounds. Okay, so now we do need blue. I don't have blue. I have brown. I think I have blue. All right, we're not even calling in the little dogs. We're calling in the big dogs. DYAN REAVELEY. I'm not sure this is even blue. I think this is purple. This is scary. See? She is the queen of color. We gotta saturate this. Okay, so let's get a little bit on the edges. All right, we gotta... That woman. She likes her color. Okay, so now let's get some... Well, if we're gonna go blue and brown, we can do that. We don't want it to get too smushy together because then it'll just make no color, right? So, we can't keep that much color around. Too creepy. All right, let's try to get this more backgroundy. Ooh, look, see, it is blue. Aw, that came out great. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Now, we may want to go in and do something else, and I'm going to have to dry all these. Okay, now this is a fun one. We're going to use the Seth Apter, I don't know what color. It's like some kind of sunflower. Okay, so let's get this wet. See, DYAN's over here. She's blue. And this is a very bright color. This is as bright a yellow as the other one is. That. And then we're going to use spiced marmalade, which I think goes great with yellow. I love this. This is my jam. I'm going to even get a different color paper towel or a clean paper towel so I don't mess this up, because this is really my jam. This, for backgrounds, this is a color palette I love because I do lots of things with bees because I have bee issues. Okay. So there we go. We got some backgrounds. Now I'm gonna dry these and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm super excited for this. I saw Seth Apter do this for one of his very fancy things, like he does real art. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's gonna be amazing to do some backgrounds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go first and I'm gonna put down some type because I like to have type in my backgrounds. And I'm using archival colors. These are permanent colors of Tim Holtz's colors. So they're permanent ink, but they are the Tim Holtz colors. Still Ranger. I don't know, we got too much on there, and it may not, and it may be hard to see because I'm doing spiced marmalade on spiced marmalade, right? So that's fine. That's a good little background, and functionally it's just probably taking off the top layer. But we're going to do some more stuff here, don't you worry. So we got a little bit of that going on. Let's so first off, let's try to clean my stamp to see if that helps. I don't think it will. I don't think there's too much on there. I mean, it's stained, but there's not, yeah, there's not that much on there. All right, so let's, there might have been embossing fluid on there. That might have been what was messing us up. All right, so now let's do this one. This is purple, so let's get purple. Oh, you can see that a lot better, huh? Maybe we need to go with darker colors. We're gonna try this. All right. Ah, that's nice. Okay. So let's do one more of those, because I think we can never have too many of this one. This is my favorite. This is faded type. We just have a love affair going. So I'm not going to do it on everything I do or it'll look very generic. So let's get a different one. How about this one? I don't use this one much, but it's just type that's old looking. And I like old looking type. I'm pro. Okay, so now for this one, we got a green. And I do like this peeled paint green. So let's do green. And I've never used this one, so this should be exciting. Oh, you can see it perfectly. kind of fun. Okay, and then I wanted to do a brown, so let's do Vintage Photo, because I think that was probably one of the colors in here already, and mixed with brown. That'll be nice. And these tags are littler. We don't want them covered with, you'll see why I don't want them covered with text. Okay, so we have that done. Let's get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. We're going to keep this. We're going to do this on the other tag too. So our 2 tags are going to have this. Okay, so I love this. This is Mermaid Lagoon, and this just makes me happy. It's a very bright blue. So I didn't put it, like I didn't try to get it all over there. See how cute that is? Okay, and let's do one more color. Do we want to do that again? Let's do that again, because these are kind of bright colors. And I don't want to get too much going on. Let's see, it's this side of the stamp. Okay. All right. So we got this. Okay. So now we've got letters. And you can do this with any of your stamps. So it doesn't matter what kind of stamps you have. And I don't think that Seth did letters. But what we're going to do now is we're going to fill the background with the rest of the way, okay? So here we go. We're gonna pick any of our stamps. So I like that stamp, I like this stamp. We're not gonna think about it too much. I like these ones, kind of a funky one. I like these ones. Okay, good. So we got that. I'm not gonna take tons of time. So this one is very funky. We're gonna keep that for a wee minute, but we're gonna go like this. So this is an, get this right side up. And so this is blue. So let's try the other color, blue. I do keep my right tops on my permanent ones because they make me happy. Okay, so that's there. Let's do this one. Okay, and these are all like, I think they're Tim Holtz or they're ones I've collected over the years. I have a tag and stamp issue. So I'm gonna put that there, okay? And then I'm gonna get another one. Look at this one, this is a great one. Okay, and I'm gonna do this one more time with this blue. I'm gonna put this, tuck that one right in there. See how that goes right in there? And then I'm gonna come back and I want something for right there. So that was kind of this funny, it's got to be close to Mermaid Lagoon. It was Mermaid Lagoon. Okay. So now we want to come back in here and get another stamp. There we go. And then let's do, this one's a little funny. We could probably do that around a corner, huh? That one says admit one. So we're going to do that around a corner. There we go. That's nice. And then we're gonna get this postcard one. I think I'm gonna do it right down there. Sweet, see? See? And then I think we need one right across here. So I need one more. Not to worry, I have more. All right, how about that one? And let's do that one again in the darker blue. Or we could do it in brown, but let's keep it to those 2 blue colors for the stamps, right? There we go. And that is a background. So then I can come back anytime and use that in my artwork and have something already done. All right, let's do another one. Okay, so this one I'm gonna make more neutral. I'm just gonna use that same green. So we have that same peeled paint, because that one kind of, the blue was a little bit forward, but that works for me because I use a lot of forward colors. But for this one, I'm gonna try to have this be more demure. Okay, let's do this one. And this is that same peeled paint that we used before, so it's not gonna be as jarring. It's gonna look very similar. And I may do all of this with peeled paint and just leave that one little brown one. And you can pick and choose on yours how you want it to look. You may want to move the brown, you know, say I want the brown up there too. You may say you want everything right side up. I don't care. So this to me is such a cool little project. A, because you get to use all your stamps that you may not always use. And B, because you can make backgrounds. I mean, we're going to be going on 15 minutes total for all different kinds of cool backgrounds that I can use going forward in my artwork, right? And I'm sure you'll see some of these. And this is purple. I think this is just a darker purple than I thought it was. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Are we going to make this all dark purple? Or are we going to have the gray? Let's try some of the gray too. Let's use this super funky one with the gray to give him a chance to stand out. I'm going to do that right in the middle. Oh, there's a green thing in the middle. That's fine. I don't care. I do so many layers that some little green thing in the middle I can cover in 30 seconds, but also I might like a green thing in the middle when I make something. There's the gray. Let's do one more of these because this is kind of a big, you know, these are bigger pieces of paper. I feel like we can duplicate this a little bit more. All right, let's do this one because this one's going to cover a lot of real estate. This is kind of a ledger thingy. All right, and let's go sideways with this ledger thingy. And there's something under there. Oh, nice. Okay. And let's have this one coming in from the top. Okay. So we did this one, we did this one. Let's do this one. And then I'm probably going to switch to purple sometime here, because I really do like the contrast of the purple. Maybe one more right here. Balance that guy over there out. Okay, so we did that. How about the railway? Yay, railways. Okay, we're going to turn this into purple. On this one, we could probably... Oh, I have a pink, too. You want to try a little bit of pink? We could try that, since it's big, right? This is a lot bigger than the other ones, the little taggies. All right, let's do this whole one. Go this way. Nice. See, to me, that kind of looks almost black on what we're doing. Okay. That one's done. Yeah, I feel like we need a little... We may need a little pop of pink in here to get some color, because this is looking very, feels black and white to me. Okay, there we go. Although I love it. I really love it. Okay, maybe the pink could be the fun ones, because I have a couple fun ones still. Okay. All right, let's do the pink, the fun ones in pink. We've got to find our lid. Be good crafters. I feel like I have every tag kind of stamp that Tim Holtz has ever made. I'm going to actually go over this one because I like that color there. Okay, let's do this. Put that right in there. Nice. And I will probably do that again. I might even turn it the right way around up top here. Nice. All right, now I need... Okay, I need something a little bit more. How about that? Let's do that. And then we can do that skinny mini one. Let's do it this way. And what I liked about when I saw Seth doing this is that it felt like, because there were so many different patterns going on and so many different things, that it became a background, right? Like, it became a background, and then you can do whatever you want on top of this, but because it's covered, you don't feel like you're messing anything up, right? Okay, so I am going to finish this last one. You can watch, or kind of going to be the same thing. Oh, I'm going to do this one, and then I have a deeper orange. I think I'm going to stick with those because I don't want to put another color in except for Di's little extra poof of color that she put in because we use that blue spray. So I guess the one thing I would say to you is if you stress out, if you have to have things perfect and you think that there's a way to do things perfectly, you don't really have to, right? Like there's no judge. Number one, there's no judge. And number two, there's nobody who knew what you thought it was going to look like in the first place, right? I think that's the whole thing is we have in our heads what we think it's going to turn out as. But nobody but you knows that. So it's you know, you may make what you think is the most hideously ugly thing, and somebody else might think it's the most amazing thing they've ever seen. And then if you say you think it's hideously ugly, then they feel badly that your worst is better than their best. Does that make sense? And so just don't be so judgy of yourself. Like it's fine to do a good job. I think this is red. Are we doing red? You'll have to check me. Did we do this one? No, we did that one. Okay. That sure is red. All right, let's just do a tiny corner of this one. Nice. Working on Tim Holtz's tonic mat is delightful because as you can tell, I'm not quite the world's neatest crafter. And so if I didn't have that, I would probably have, I work on a really old table. I do vintage on Etsy, and I work on a really old table that I got super cheap at a auction because nobody wanted it. And it's lovely, but I have now turned it into, I actually love that one. That one is making me happy. Okay, sorry, I was ignoring you for a minute. But I got it at an auction, but I try to keep as much stuff off of it as I can, right? Ooh, that looks cute. That turned out awesome. I was just pushing down on the one corner. Okay, I have one more little thing. I don't know, I feel like, do we need something? Well, let's see how it looks. Okay. And I think that I do need one more thing there. So we'll go back to the one I really adored. And I'm doing it now because I wouldn't remember what color I used the next time I came in to do this. And then it would make me sad. All right, we have to stop. We have to stop sometime. All right, so now this is the most exciting part. Look how I'm putting these away. I'm putting them all in my tab basket. I have a video I put up a wee bit ago about how I had to change my organizing system because I really am super organized. I keep all my stuff handy dandy, but what had happened was I got so organized that that I never used my stuff, which is not a good solution. So hopefully this helps you make some cool backgrounds out of your stamps and what you have on hand. Tara Jacobson, Artsy Fartsy Life.